Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Aviationewr here, and we are going to be doing something a bit different today. We're going to be doing a tutorial on the Ascent 57-200/300, mostly because I've failed turning on the engines, and I didn't think it would be that easy to do it. And it's not that hard either, so I thought, why not? We have no one joining us today, but I thought, hey, why not? This is a flight I was planning to do yesterday on a live stream, but the engines never started, so yeah. We'll just get into it, and I'll do a tutorial on this plane. So, first things first, tablet, got your operations, you got your ground, you got your airplane, we got all that stuff. First we're going to go to the ground, and yeah, I'll just be loading everything up really quickly. So, cargo weight on today's flight should be 9500. Fuel weight on this flight, we can go 10,000 on the equal. And we can just optimize our center of gravity, so that's all good. After you do that, you just press load and unload, but we're not doing it just yet. And that the amount of passengers is 119 today, and we'll just also optimize that. Alright, great, we just did that. And we'll go up here. Now we'll start up our aircraft. So according to my checklist, which I am going to be using just to make sure this is all accurate, I have a paper checklist. Yeah. Battery on, external power auto. Other than that, we have external power on, so we'll just turn that on. And our screen should turn on here shortly. What we're going to be doing next, well, we won't turn on shortly, but first what we want to check is that landing gears. Now I'm going to just make sure everything is connected, and it is for me, so that's great. Alright, so after we do that, landing gear is down, bus ties can go to auto, and our screens are coming on. After we do that, we are going to set our IRSs to navigation. Gonna wait for them to go to on DC, and then they're gonna go to align. Other than that, parking brake mode, that is set, and we can start loading the aircraft. Let's go ground, and we can start loading. Other than that, going to our avionics is what I have. I am using the PIP FMC. Mostly just because I do not actually like using the airspeed tape. All it does is it integrates the airspeed there. I honestly don't like doing that. I like it regular. And I'm flying as United. I don't know if they have this specific FMC. I think they have this FMC. They are mixed with the tape, and I don't like it with the tape, to be honest. It's my own personal preference. Other than that, yeah, we can get our position light on. We do have a flight over us. Let's check that one out. Let's see if we can see him. Wherever he just went. He went right there. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice flight. Don't know what airline that is, but it is. It's an airline. Got a couple of people coming here now. Alright, coming back up here, everything here seems all good. And you can set this to auto and that to auto. Other than that, consider AP, so we'll actually just turn that off for now. And we'll set that to the start position, that can just stay there. Other than that, all of this will go directly to auto. There we go. The AC is going to go to auto. I set it past auto there. And we're gonna get our emergency lights armed. There we go. ELT, check, is armed. Alright, coming back here. Just did that. Alright, both of these are set to not ground auto. We don't need it on ground. We are not starting the engines up. I'll just set that right there. Alright, after we are done with that, yeah, basically just gonna set this to 1 since I'm gonna be starting up engine 1 first when we're doing it. Alright, APU is on. Gonna wait for that to come on, and then we can set that on. APU and isolation valves, and there we go. The APU is now online. External power, we also have that. Alright, great. We just got all of that set up. Alright, other than that, that's pretty much all we have to do at the moment. Passenger, yeah, seatbelt signs can go to auto, but not exactly yet. Get the window heat on. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it for now. We'll set the no smoking to on, as always. I wonder if it actually turns on back here. I know some planes do it. Let's see, that's on. Let's see. Does it actually turn on? Oh, it doesn't. I know X-Crafts does that, which is actually quite nice. So we'll turn that off. Come back here, make sure we're done loading. So we're still loading, so when we're done loading we can turn on the seatbelt sign. And that, we'll just do a quick test. There you go, that works. I honestly don't know how to do a systems test, but that's fine at the moment. Coming back down here. And we'll set it for SFO, San Francisco. We can go next page. I doubt that's going to be there yet, but I was right. We're at 73 alpha. 73A. Oh, that's not a database, so that sucks. Alright, there we go. Now we can go SFO to San Diego. Boom. Just do a quick test right here. If I actually go to here, it will say we are mode Charlie. Alright, we'll set this for 1200. We'll just come up here. 122.8. That's what we have that set for. It's our ADF, we honestly don't need that. I can have it on standby at the moment. And that will just come down here, type in all our information. We'll be getting get going shortly. So our flight today's at 2186. Ooh, we have San Francisco ground. That's great. It's honestly great. We're right when I wanted it. That's great. All right, 11885. So 1885. Actually, that's our VHF. Yeah, that is. That's what we should be on. I'll turn on the VHF. Okay. Well, how do we do that? We'll set this for 85. See if there's any difference. Other than that, we'll just get that all set up. Information today is Echo. I'm gonna get my notepad, and yeah, I'll just be back here shortly. Alright, so I'm back with my pen, and yeah, I'll just getting set up here. And yeah, that goes for that. Alright, goes for the VOR/DMEs. Yep. And then this, I'm gonna come down here, check if this is actually the frequency. If anything, I'm gonna go here and I'll tune it. Cause I honestly had no clue. So let's see. Come near. If I were to tune it, it would go right there. Yep. Alright, so that's great. We'll have to, I guess, check in here. So, 121.8 is my first one that I'm on. So I should be on that one. And I am. So I'm not wrong then. Let's all go off to 11885.
Next for the ATC, and we'll see you later.
All 18 and then 85. Check that out. .885. See if it works. If not, that's gonna be a bit sad. I'll just come here and I'll go to my ATIS. Formation. Foxtrot. Right now we should be at 73A. And our call sign is 2186. So apparently that doesn't work. So I'll just come down here. We'll be 121.8. So there we go. Always test the ILS. That will work. That's fine by me. So, just go here real quickly. There we go. I'll turn both flight directors on shortly. I'll want to just get a mic check. And I want to make sure this is San Francisco ground. 1218, 1218 matches. 1218, that matches. And San Francisco ground. San Francisco ground. Hello, United 2186. Can I get a mic check, please?
United 2186, San Francisco ground. I read you 555.
Alright, thank you. Alright, great. So we got that all reading how it should be. So, coming down here. I'll just come in and I'll make sure and look at our departure clearance.
San Francisco ground,
our route has been changed a bit.
Just landed and vacated runway 28 left.
Young, LAX, Comics, to
Philippines 500 heavy, San Francisco ground. Sorry, the gate is 28 left.
Do have that all on, so there you go, I do have. Alright, so.
Say again for Philippines 500. Philippines 500 heavy. Yeah, what gate are you going to?
So I'll just come down here to our flight plan. We'll get all set up. So runway 28 right is for departure. Proceed straight 27. 28 right. And here we go. We'll go for our departure. Departure today, according to our route. I'm gonna keep opening up my office. According to our route change, it's the SFO and then Young. Wonder if I have it. Yeah, I have stick in. Young, there we go.
Taxi Echo to the left, Philippine 500.
And then after that we have the LX Comics to arrival. So check arrival 27. So I go only 27. The Comics 1 and the LAX. Boom. Done. There you go, that's our whole flight plan. Go to actually first of all just go to our performance page. Come down here, reserves we have 2. Cruise altitude is 37,000, so decent. So cost index on this flight is 55. There you go. Flaps, today's departure. We'll have 5. Thrust, we'll go 68. Center of gravity, actually, I just clear you. Oh, there we go, I can do that, but I can't do that. I don't know about that. I think we'll go 68. But, yeah, we'll just go to whatever it's gonna be. Okay, and boom, that's all set. There we go, pre-flight is complete. I can just come back here, check our departures again. So I've been having this issue a couple of times. So 2A right, start active. I'll be going via the, if I can find it, should be somewhere here. I'm probably just blind, so I'm not reading it all. So it's via the stick 2. So stick 3 I believe should be. So here's the vessel, there's the Ascent TNA. So where is it? No, I think I accidentally disabled something.
Philippines 500 heavy, Echo straight in front of you.
We go to our departure again. Departures from SFO. 28 right. I should have a stick 3 departure because I had it a couple of seconds ago. We know it's going to be a bit slow.
Philippines 500 heavy, San Francisco ground.
Let's see. There's only 1 left, so let's just get that set for 1 left. 01L.
Say again, sir. Philippine 500.
Proceeds to press. It's the wrong thing again.
Philippines 500 heavy.
Okay,
Echo is
so
directly in front of you, straight forward to the gate.
There we go, stick 3.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Transition to
Philippine 500.
Good. Right. Should have that in. There we go.
Confirmed, will taxi to gate 66, Philippine 500. Philippines 500, that's what I was asking earlier. Stand by for taxi. Philippines 500 Heavy, there's no such thing as gate 66. Do you know what gate complex you are in, Alpha through Echo?
We'll just type this in manual. He's gonna be going direct at that point. Alright then, well that is at this point okay. So, yeah. Alright, coming up to our overhead panel. Everything here seems to be in the green. I'll just set this to plan mode. If I can find it, it should be, I think. Oh, that is plan mode. Alright. This one is plan mode, so we'll step through our flight. Seriously, I only have this. Oh, never mind, that was just the end. Just zoom out, there we go. We have young. We have our LA. Boom. That's all in. We'll continue to step through it. Then we get our vectors in for arrivals. That's great. We can set it back to map. Can decrease how much it's going to go out. There we go. So I'll get my charts up, and we'll be pushing back here shortly. I'll just come over here, go to the ground, get our waste unit away, and our fuel truck. We honestly don't need that. Other than that, operations, we can go to out of the airplane. We can shut the outside doors. Just boom, boom, and we got a ground. And we don't need the L's here. And we don't need chocks anymore. We don't need any gate configuration. Go back to the airplane, and we'll shut the door. Boom. Door is shutting. We'll make sure the door is shut here shortly. What I'm going to do now here is we are going to run a quick test for the lights. So there we go. All the lights are in the green. By that I mean they all work. And we can come down here and seatbelt signs are on. We should be ready to go.
I have nothing to say, sir.
There we go. Do a quick ground call. Great. We can get our trimmer on and all that stuff on. Alright, engine limiters, yaw damper, not the rest can stay as it is. Utility bus, I'll have a check about the utility bus. So let's see, coming out pre-flight 3 out of 3. Well, where's utility bus? Let me try to find it. I think it's actually in the B4 start. So it's at the utility bus. But highest I don't know, so I'll set it for now. And the external power, just do that. Don't need that anymore. We'll get our airport diagram. Other than that, we can disconnect our GPU. That's it, really. Start our
Ground to
pushback.
cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Just pretty much go like that. There we go.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
There we go. Gate is going to be coming along. Forgot to do a quick oxygen test. Next time I press that. There we go. Everything seems to be in a working condition. Other than that, I'll just come down here and just check what we're going to be squawking. Check only one left departure. Alright, so 3651. 3, 6, 5, and 1. I'll set the altitude mode on to altitude control. And we can set it to TARA a bit later. So altitude mode is on. Keep pushing back here shortly. Connecting at the moment. To a beautiful flight factor 7.5.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. ready to connect.
Yeah, we're all ready to connect on here. So, right down here, everything seems good up there. Down here, everything seems good and clean. Boom. Alright. Before start, everything is all set. Center pumps can come on. Every pump can come on at this point since we're going to be pushing back. I doubt we're going to need the center pumps, but anyway. And that we can get that set for 20. And we can just get a maintenance set up. So operation, ground. We can just do some maintenance. Maintenance was successfully
So
performed.
connected and
Right.
bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
And we can release the parking brake, and we can go to before
Starting
the start.
pushback.
Fuel has been
You may
checked.
start again.
Passenger signs are set. Windows are locked. MCP is set. We can come down here at the moment. Go to initial page. Go to the legs page. There you go. We have number messages back there. Looking at our trim, we should have it at 4.1. Don't know if that was our trim or not, but we'll get the engine started up now. So engine start, you can go to off. That can stay as it is, and here we go. Engine number 1, start up. It should be starting. Oh wow, we actually did it correct this time. What are the odds? Took long enough, it took a whole day. Oh, I forgot to turn on our flight directors. There you go. Other than that, this reached 27, we'll set that to rich. It should only reach 18. So we're all good. We're starting up. Okay, we're just gonna move forward a tiny little bit. Other than that, we'll wait for engine number 1 to be successfully started up. To which it is, and there we go. We can set you to continuous. Engine number 2 can get all started up now. Engine number 2 is in the startup phase. That is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're gonna wait for it to get to 18. Just 18 and run. Here we go, engine number 2
Operation
starting up.
complete. Set
We're all done with our
parking brake.
pushback. Just reset the camera a little
Disconnecting
bit. There we
tow.
go.
Stand by.
There you go, we're all good to go. Other than that light can come on. Nose gear light can come on. Can come up here. Engine 1 generator can come on. And engine number 2 is now on. So to continuous. There we go, that's also on. Here you can set this. Connecting hand signals. Auto, boom, boom, bot, bot. Boom, and bada. And there we go, the AP can come off now. We can turn off our center tank since we have no fuel on those tanks. And that will go here. Up, down, left, right, right, left. And we can go flaps.
Tow is disconnected and
fifth
bypass pin has been removed.
position,
Hand
5
signal will
degrees.
be on the left. We'll see you
I'll
next
watch the
time.
flaps go down.
Have a safe flight.
Oh, we'll just say we're ready to taxi. To 1 left. Which doesn't seem to be that far from us. Should be able to get going here shortly. So, left engine, ECC, oh, that reminds me. Recall, we already did that. APU generators, all that is coming off. And yeah, we're just gonna have to check all this, make sure all this is in the green. Make sure everything is gonna be running smoothly. The EC mode, let me check the FMC, or not the FMC, my checklist for before taxi APU. Alright, anti-ice is as needed. Packs or auto isolation is off. Transponder can go to TA. Squawk mode Charlie. Should be squawk mode Charlie if we come here. There we go, squawk mode Charlie. Recall has been checked. Auto brake selector RTO. Left EEC mode. TFC show. Alright, well, gonna have to check all this. So, really quickly, I'll have, that is all set. I believe that's all we needed. Anyway, it's plus 19. I think we're gonna do that. And that's all set up now. So I'll just have to check that. And yeah, we're on the before taxi part. We're all good. So I'll be back here shortly when I'm all ready for taxi and do my final checks. Alright, so the last thing I forgot to mention is the ECC, or not the ECC, the EEC. So
Philippines 500 Heavy, can you expedite your taxi?
And I'll get rid of your 2 taxi.
Roger, Philippine 500.
So yeah, I will just get moving and get aligned with that line and we'll be going. I'll just get the taxi clearance. Anyway, here we go. Our beautiful 7.5. That should be holding right here. And a hold here at the moment. So yeah, just go straight a bit, and I guess we could just hold it right here shortly, and there we go. We'll just call for taxi right now. Just get our brakes enabled. Just get our brake set up. There we go. There we go. That brake's on, and auto brakes are for rejected takeoff. That's on normal, and everything else is good. So here we go. United 2186, I just pushed back from gate 73, and we are ready for taxi.
United 2186, San Francisco Ground, runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha Mike 1, give way to the Philippines 777, right to left on the Alpha, should be no factor, information Foxtrot is...
We'll taxi to runway 1 left by Alpha, and Mike 1 will give way to the 777 at 2186. I'd say that we're all ready to go now. There you go. Gave way to him, and we're all good. So yeah. On that, our takeoff speed, we'll get that set up. So our takeoff V1 is 134140, and V2 is 147. So get that set for 1, 4, 6, and 7. It's 148. There we go. 147. So here we go. We're taxiing right now, and we're gonna continue for Alpha. And yeah. There we go. All this is all set. Coming up here.
Philippines 500, heavy caution the traffic at United Boeing 757 off your front to the left.
There we go. We're right here. Just expedite.
10 o'clock Philippine 500.
Just expedite a bit. Have some space as we continue. And of course, we're at a window that's closed. Of course, it just has to be like this, you know? Just can't have any good windows today, I suppose. People are closing the blinds. It's a bit annoying. And this is Alpha. So we said Alpha and Mike 1. So we'll just come down here. There you go. We'll just bypass him. He should be right behind us. Oh, I was right there, closing it and opening it. Guess it's dependent on zoom. Like closing and opening it, because now this one's open. It's a bit annoying. I'll have to check that out. Options, some settings, or specs. Let's see. Alright, so this is Alpha. We'll just continue down here with all these other static planes. Alright, so a beautiful 7.5. And here we go. We're probably going to be going off to Unicom after departure. That is fine with me. Just gonna continue going. Gonna make the turn right here. We're gonna continue straight and make another turn when we get all the way to the end. Surprised there's not that much traffic, 'cause if there were, we wouldn't make it. Yeah, finally, all the shades are opened. I don't know if you can close it or not, but yeah. Actually, never knew you could, or I never actually knew they moved. So that's actually a pretty nice feature. So yeah, I'll be back when we're by the runway. Alright, so we're pretty much nearing the runway, and we're going to be taking off shortly. And yeah, so for takeoff briefing has been reviewed. Back selectors are set for auto. Stabilize your trim, we'll get that set really quickly. It should be set, I believe, if this is the right button. So that's that, so this should be the right button. Quite don't know exactly. If anything, I believe it can just use this. Should be a, let's see, 4.1. There you go. Should be 4.1. Anyway, that should be hotel. So we're gonna be going down there. And now we're gonna continue to taxi. And I'll get my barometer setting in here, make sure weather is live. Alright, it is. And that will just make sure it is current. Information Foxtrot 2994, we'll get that set. 2994. Our altitude we want to be at isn't going to be so low, so let's see. Climb via the SID, so I'll get that set up. So our departure here is going to be the stick 4. So I'll get that set up and we'll do a quick ground call.
Still here, Captain.
Alright, here's hotel. Looking at it, we'll be climbing to pretty much 10,000 near after departure, so that is set correct. And looking at our leg page right there, you want to be going to around 5,000-ish. So we'll set it for 5,000, then we'll go to 10,000. There we go, this is Mike, and that's Mike 1. So we'll just continue right here, and I have my chart all open. In fact, then we'll get our landing lights on. And we can get our wing lights on. This is Mike 1. Here we go. Pretty much moving. Okay, and we are going to be holding short of the runway right about now. So yeah. Here we go, here's the runway, and we're all set. First flight of the weekend, and yeah. I honestly do not like this break.
United 2186, monitor Unicom 122.8, have a good flight.
Off to Unicom, and you have a good day, United at 2186. So you just go to 122.8, should be Unicom. Just go ground. San Francisco traffic, United 2186 is lining up a runway, 1 left for the departure, the stick 4, San Francisco. So here we go. Strobe lights on. Get our clock all started. We'll be taking off, so we'll just pretty much get aligned with the runway. Of course, the blinds get shut again. It's annoying. Honestly, wonder is there a way to fix it or not? We'll get the signs for on. And first time I've actually lined up this aircraft. Huh. What are the odds? I actually lined up perfectly today. San Francisco traffic, United 2186 departing runway 1 left, the stick for departure, San Francisco. So here we go. 40% and toga. Just set throttle and then toga. There you go. There's toga. So you have auto throttle all set up here. Actually, we don't need throttle. Just have it on toga right there. We already passed the 80 knot cross checkpoint. Gonna reach V1 here pretty shortly. 147 is V1. Or actually that's rotate, so there we go. There we go, and we are off. Near the end of the line, and there we go. Climbing. Positive rate, and gears coming up. And flaps can start to come up as well. Here's a beautiful departure from San Francisco. Yeah, I forgot to turn off our tank so we don't need that anymore. I don't really turn off for all swans, so that's good. There we go, you can trim the why not? Nose out a bit. There you go, flaps can go all the way up. There you go, you can continue climbing. This time you can go off to 10,000. Go 10,000, and we'll continue climbing. Real quickly, I just want to see, using my joystick, which one this is. Oh. Pitch drop, pitch trimmed around. That said, that doesn't really work. We're good. Go back to our like page, we're gonna climb to 10,000. Here we go. Okay, we're back here. Beautiful 757s. Always liked them, I always will. I wonder if our trim does move, but it goes slow. It's probably the stab trim. Ooh, it does move, that's great. Didn't think it did, because I didn't hear anything. Well, it's a good thing that it does work. Which means we don't have to thoroughly rely on that. I should have throttle work in this route. Now we can set to climb. Let's set to climb while we climb out manually, because I actually want to fly this plane manually at this moment. It does seem fun to fly this pretty bird all manually. Never flown it. Beautiful to fly. Oh, now we do have our clock set up today. It was all good. Did get it started. Usually forget about that. So okay, I didn't about today. Do we have a clock over there? I do not know. The flaps are up, spoilers are up, everything up over here seems to be in the green. Just get that set up. Other than that, we are, after our takeoff, accelerators our auto line goes up. Flight will, once there's our line, are going to come off, but we're not there yet. So we're going to continue climb. Go. Dang it, you seriously have to get blind. Thank you. Well, not, there's the airport we just departed from a moment ago. We can just kind of make a bit of a right turn. Really slow one. And the airport's actually going to be down there. Nice. I think we're going to be manually climbing because I want to do that. Why not? And that we're going to be passing through 10,000 here pretty shortly. That's where we're going to be going to Porte, and Porte is 10,000 or below, so there we go. We've just reached 10,000 and we'll level off. Landless can come on. Just level off right here. Continue to go to 309. Just slow the plane down a bit here. Don't know if we manually have to do this or not. I'll keep it right over there. Right, auto rate. Hopefully will be. There we go, you can set a autopilot. Should, don't actually know our speed. There we go, now we have speed. There we go, we're just continuing. Thank you, Blind, that's quite annoying of you. You know, I honestly need to figure out how to make these blinds not annoy me. So it's a bit annoying. Just closed. Right side they're not, left side they are, it's annoying. Oh, now we're kind of continuing to climb, or we are going to be continuing to climb shortly. So 229 is going to be our next altitude. I think we can begin to climb now. To flight level 229. Just going to wait to passport here. Yeah, there we go. We're begin to climb again. Anyway, I'll be back to you when I get to the cruise. So I've just passed flight level 180, so I set this back to 29.92 while we continue to climb. Gonna check of alignment. Check where we are at the moment. Right now we're out there, we still have a bit of a way to go. Just began our left turn, we're gonna continue going. We can contact San Diego on 119.6 when we get there. But right now we're still climbing. So I can go back and go to my San Diego charts. I enjoyed the climb, but I'm gonna wait for these blinds to go into the right position because I finally figured out how to disable the blinds. It's something known as dynamic blinds. What I need to do is compute. It's gonna be operations in airplane dynamic blinds. That's what I need to do. Did that fix anything? No, it didn't. At least not yet. Oh, that one closed. This one also closed. Sad. Got to advanced effects as well. Come back to your airplane. Go to our sim and wherever it was. Yeah, the Avionics Items is a bit loud. Have it right there. There we go. Just until these blinds open up. Right now I'll just see this configuration. I'll just wait for that to open up when it is, so just disable the dynamic blinds. And now we kind of do have turbulence. It's being jostled a bit. Our speed is also, so it would be in the real aircraft due to reasons more or less regarding wing flux and stuff like that. But I wonder if I do have VSync on. So I might. No, I don't. Yeah, but I have, I think, a limiter for 60 FPS, so it seems nice. Yeah. We are right now 50-ish frames in the cockpit. This plane actually isn't that intensive on FPS. I liked it. It's actually one of my favorites. I always wanted to fly it in real life. There we go. I'm flying it in the sim now. I continue to climb to 370. I'll just set that to TARA really quickly. Don't know if I will be able to see anyone. It's a bit hard to tell, but yeah. Let's see. Can't have a weather radar. We don't officially need that. Can't have a terrain radar. I think. I'll check that out. Do we have a terrain radar? We don't. just come down here. We'll check over the radars because it was right there. However, to the left. And weather. So now we have no bad weather. Lots of that at this moment. I guess we go to our PA. We're still climbing.
Ladies and gentlemen, our aircraft continues to climb. We would like to remind you that all flights of our airline are non-smoking. For your safety, the laboratories have been equipped with smoke detectors. Damaging or disconnecting the smoke detectors is strictly prohibited. On the overhead panel, you will find a personal pack, air conditioner, and a flight attendant button. The lavatory for business class passengers are located at the front of the airplane, and for the economy class passengers at the back and center of the airplane. For your safety, when seating, we recommend to keep your seatbelts fastened, even when the fasten seatbelt sign is off.
Well, I might just try to go if I know that isn't actually closed. Out of like all these windows that are closed. Why do we still have whatever it was called? Dynamic line semi-dominant guide. Let's see the configuration. Now we just gotta do this window, which I guess we can move either back or forward. Just check back. We have this. That doesn't seem to work that well. I'll leave this one down. This will be good for now. Okay. And we're still climbing. Got a nice 50-ish FPS at the moment. Something that I like to see on many of my flights. The ortho. Anyway, our arrival runway is still unknown at the moment, but yeah. Other than that, I'll get back to you when we're on cruise. So right now we've just reached our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. And our next waypoint will be descending, but we're not going to be descending just yet since we still have a bit of a way to go to our top of descent. We're still not even that young yet. And that is NSI, and as you can tell, it apparently have another line. So I always forget what it means, but it means something. Well, that we can come to our initial end ref page. When we land, we're going to be having flaps 30 for our approach. We'll go to our menu now, to our settings. Other than that, all that can just stay as it is. We can go back to our legs page, check that all out. Everything here seems to be going good, and we're pretty much just going. So, yeah. Going what? 400 something knots ground speed. Yeah, 466 knots true air speed actually. Not ground speed, true air speed. Yeah, it's just an airplane. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna turn up the outside sounds a bit. Sometimes it's a bit too loud, but now I think it's a bit too little. So go out. Seems good. Seems like my liking. Not too loud, but not too quiet. It's actually a bit louder on the inside, but that's fine with me. Actually, if I hear the wind, I don't like the wind that much. Everything seems to be good now. Our blinds aren't moving, so that's good. Have it in a nice spot. Alright, well, we should be turning left right about now, shortly. We do have our speeds all set. So I have no clue if you can open up windows. I'm not even going to try, but yeah. Alright, since we're at cruise, FMC has been checked. FMC calculations. We'll check that here. Go to our performance. So looking at it, cost on exit to 5, everything seems to be the green. See progress page. Just go here, we'll check all that. We'll have enough fuel. Yep, seems like it. I'm just gonna be going west. Wait to our forecast. We also have our data for the time. So we should be on the ground. Looking for a runway 27 at 1937 Zulu. Our 1937 Zulu will be actually in 27 minutes. We should be on the ground in 27 minutes. So we should be descending at around 10. So we have 17 minutes to get onto to our descent path. Just when you think 7 minutes, we should begin our descent. Yeah.
Shouldn't I start the cabin safety demonstration? I have nothing to say, sir.
Well, this is a pretty neat airplane, to be honest. I actually really like it, all the features that come with it. Yeah. Check our frequencies. Do have San Diego ATIS. Information. Tango. I'll be going to San Diego pitch 119.6 here shortly. Just check out where we are here on Volano. All the way over here at the moment. Just double check you see the outside view, make sure. Yeah, it seems that we are getting. I keep opening up new tab for bin, which is annoying.
Sir, shouldn't I start the cabin safety demonstration? I have nothing to say, sir.
I don't know why I want to do the cabin safety demonstration even though we're already in the air. Still a bit of a way to go to a weed design, so yeah. That our arrival run is runway 27, so we'll get our heading for 270 set. So that's going to be our landing direction. To be honest, I do wonder. Actually cool aircraft here. San Diego's gonna be right down here soon. There's Catalina. Should be passing by LAX. Should be somewhere here. Pascal, somewhere over there would seem reasonable. Other than that, just continuing our flight. So yeah, I'll be back when we're descending. Alright, so right now beginning our descent, we do need some spoilers for this approach. So just add that, but
LA traffic, Walker 694, taxiing the runway 25 right, Charlie 8, Bravo Elliott.
Alright, going down to 8,800. Or 30,800, there's LA. The Earth being a bit mismatched. Do you see a bunch of earlier reports? Don't know why this isn't working. My TCAS, well it should be, but I don't know why. That's all I got to say. We're gonna be just sending the outer works for this landing. We're set for 3 as we descend. We'll just do a descent announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that using all electronic devices during descent and landing is prohibited as it may interfere with the navigation requirements. Thank you.
Now we should have LA right under us now. And whatever I put that is, I always forget while I lag. But yeah, we do have a record down there. I just come around, but yeah. And that, we go around approach. Alright, so we just passed a couple of clouds a couple seconds ago. We're going down to flight level 180. We're going to be contacting whoever we need to contact here shortly. So 119.6 is where we're going to be going. So 119.6. San Diego approach, United 2186. Can I get a mic check, please?
United 2186, Hotel Departure 555 and ident.
Ident, United at 2186. Alright, well, ident now. It should be right, that button right there. And just make sure, there we go.
United 2186 is radar contact 28 miles north of the Comics intersection. Descend via the Comics to arrival after Cloman. Cleared to Arnav Zulu, runway 27 approach. Altimeter 299er.
Descend via the Comics to arrival and expect the Arnav Zulu United 2186. So there we go. We'll come back down here and Arnav Zulu, which I believe is the GPS.
Delta 744, radio check.
Go.
744, 505.
There we go. We may just end
Delta
down to
744, I lost
16,000
my
now.
connection, so I couldn't mount that one.
We'll get the time last to
Were you calling
10,000.
last time?
Here we go. We're
I
at
just
the
way outside my airspace. In fact, you're just about in Phoenix airspace right, or Albuquerque airspace right now. They're not online.
This guy's really loud, so I'll turn him down a bit. So, well, here we go. Going through the clouds here.
So do I connect to Phoenix?
Next to a beautiful 7 to 5.
Do I connect to Phoenix Tower?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Just turn up communication 1, comm 1. It's a bit too quiet now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Coming back down here. Arrival is going to be 130 for our speed, and yeah, that's it. That's it for now. I'll check my Discord. Someone sent me something. Ah. Alright, well, that was a bit of a funny moment. I was talking to someone on Discord. This is a neck timer. I actually never knew what it was. I thought it was lock or something specific, but there we go. Now we know what it is. Other than that, we'll just come back here, go to the ATIS, and make sure Yep, 2999 and information Tango. So yeah, we're right now going to be descending via the Comics 2 arrival, which is RNAV. So let's see. Going to sail, whatever it's called. Find it. Our dad's actually gonna be here. Do it past comics, yep. Of course we did. So, SAYAE. Don't know where that is. It's by one of the other waypoints, I think. Nope, that's gonna be all ready for the arrival. So we can get RNAV Zulu runway 27. Now you can see all the waypoints I need to see. Yeah, we're pretty much just descending. The airport should be right about there, somewhere. Let's try to find it. Yep, it should be right in front of us. And yeah, I'll be back when we're on our approach. Alright, so right now I've just set the altitude that we're going to be descending to 3,200. While we're going to SAYAE. We should be at 3,200 at that altitude, and we're going to be making a left turn or a right turn on, and I honestly don't know. Let's see. We're going to, yeah, SAYAE. So we're going to be making a right turn. Yep, and a right turn into our arrival. Yeah, so far, seems so good. We'll come back here to our PA. And, yeah. Get our before landing part set up shortly. I'm going to get a sip of water. And go for our Ascent Checklist. Fasten seatbelt signs are on. Landing altitude has been checked, which it should be 20. Yep. Auto brake has been set, and then the time has been noted. Approach. Come here right now. We have no discontinuities, and everything seems to be good. Everything there is good anyway. Altimeter has been set for 2999. And yeah. I doubt I can set the speed block, but yeah. And that, yeah, we are going to be on VNAV here. We are going to be going around 245 knots. We're going to be on our approach. Other than that, we'll just get it armed. I believe that's how it should be for armed, if not fully in. Watch here, we're descending through 10,000. Those lights can come on. Right turn-offs can stay off for the moment being. And yeah, everything is set. We're going to be going for a landing procedure here shortly. For landing, we're going to have flaps into 30, which is all the way down. Since, you know, runway length and stuff. We right now have a pretty nice view of the airport and everything. Well, not the airport, but the ground, which is vital. I can see the airport now. You know, just make sure that our weather is all good and configured. Yep, everything is set how it should be, and we're pretty much going to be on our final approach. I guess I can just check our approach sheets, performance sheets. Everything seems to be in the green. Anyway, in the meantime, I will just show you my Avionics Items, which is this. So pause the video here if you want to see those. My sim settings, my interactive arms, my advanced sound settings, my vac parameters, and then here we have the airplane settings. I only have dynamic blinds disabled, and the rest is how it is. But yeah, here we go. We're going to be on the ground here shortly, so make our pre-arrival announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes our aircraft will land at the destination airport. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. When preparing to depart, please make sure to take all your personal belongings with you. Attention international travelers, if you are continuing your flight, follow the signs to international transit area.
So our speed we want to maintain is 130 knots. We have a couple of feet. By that I mean a couple thousand feet to go. Still have another 2,000 feet, but right now it seems to be good. We can already see the airport to our right, and I can already see the airport on our PFD. That was weird. Just stuck there. Alright, well, here we go. We're inbound that one-way point where we're going to be making a right turn, going down to 3,200, and yeah, after that we're going to be going even more. After we do that, can I move it up? No, I can't. It's only off. Up, and then it goes into off automatically. Alright, I wish I can also set it to off, because I like doing that manually, but okay, we're going to be on our final approach, and yes, I will record our arrival. Alright, here we go. Landing procedure flaps. You're going to be in the landing position here shortly. But since we're going to be getting aligned, start going to, are we going flaps here shortly? We'll go flaps 5. So here we go, flaps 5. Coming down. And here we go, we're going to be slowing down here. Flaps are moving into the 5 position. As you can see, they are slowly making their way, slowly progressing. You can actually hear the flaps going down a bit. They also hear some passengers and everything. We're going to be on the ground here shortly. The pilot is still controlling the airplane. Can't go manual, but I'd rather not at the moment. Altimeter is still 2999, and it checked there. I do not like how the regular view is like up there. I like it like that, to be honest. You can kind of see your map and stuff. I'll move back a bit, why not? How does that seem to look? We're here, it's not that bad. Just move till you can see that. Just move so you can see your little buddy there, a little airplane. There we go, that's going to be our new seating view. And that, everything up here is in the, how it should be position. We can get runway turnoffs on. Nose gear can't come on, and we'll go, that's into the, whatever position it is, next. So we'll be going flaps 15 after this, and we're going to get our gear down after that. Here we go, flaps 15. We're going to start to get our gear down after the turn. We are going quite slow. So let's set it for manual. Don't know why I went down. Well, it did. Here we go. Anyway, we're going to be on our final approach here shortly, so I'll get our airport diagram at the moment. Actually, if it might, there we go. Charts did not crash, that's good. I'll go back for the RNAV. We're at 200 knots. Let's say our flaps are a bit too much for this. I can disengage VNAV. Can I? No. Nope, I guess we'll be flying manually now. And auto throttle can come off. Auto throttle disconnected. It's normal. We're flying full manual at this point.
And United 2186, you still on the RNAV Zulu?
Oh, that is correct. We are on the RNAV Zulu United 2186.
Okay, looks like you're going to run through the localizer there. Are you starting your turn in on the final approach course?
Could you say that again? Freenet at 2186. I'm going to turn up my volume.
Yeah, United 2186, you're flying through the final approach course. You should have been flying a heading of about 080 a few miles ago.
Can we get vectors for United 2186? Might be an issue. It's actually my first day flying the 7.5 here.
Roger, United 2186, turn left heading 070. This will be vectors for the RNAV approach.
Left heading 070 and vectors for the approach. United 2186. I think we're gonna get vectors now. We'll get our flaps up.
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, 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 terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, 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 terrain. Terrain, terrain.
Oh, I see the terrain. Quite close to the mountains here. Continue our
Terrain,
climb.
terrain, terrain, terrain.
I'll go manual. I'll go back for our arrival, altitude arrival. Continue up. We'll go probably to a nice 5,000 would seem reasonable.
United 2186 is 5 miles from Vida. Turn right heading 270. Intercept the final approach course. Cleared Arnav Zulu runway 27 approach.
We'll fly heading at 270 and intercept the waypoints. For United 2186, we'll go for the Arnav approach. That was terrible aviation grammar in a sense, but we'll have to do as we continue back for our approach. I guess we might have had vectors, I have no clue. Probably shouldn't have vectors, but it's fine for now. Do not go back for the runway. So yeah, now I can get flaps down to 15 while we continue our approach. Well, if we don't crash into the mountains, we'll be okay, so we just gotta watch out for those. Listen for our altitude warnings. I'm just going for a nice approach here for the runway. I'll start slowing down a bit more. We still have another altitude alert, but right now it's okay. Here we go. On our approach, runway 270. Get our gear down here shortly. We're just gonna keep flaps at 15 at the moment. Just past the mountain zone, get our gear down. As for the engine noises, they just want to make me like full throttle it, thinking that there's too quiet. There we go, we are on our approach. Past mountains, gear can come down. On our almost perfect approach. Gear's coming down, we're descending. Snow setter, go around altitude being 2,500. Huge jump. There we go, we'll just maintain that. We'll keep our flaps in the 15 position for now while we continue our approach. I'll turn the nose out a bit so we're all aligned with our runway. That flap's 20. wonder why our building's around here. We should. Wonder why it's mostly over here, not over there. Should be confusing. But it's fine, I mean, don't think it's that big of a deal. We'll slow down to 145. We'll go to 130 for our final. So let's slow down to 145. You do have a not so long, a little high. I guess they're flying all the way to Hawaii now. Very good. Continue to slow down. Make sure. Fully sure.
2186, wind 280 at 10, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 270 at 2186. Thanks for all their help.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, that was great. I don't know if he's going to be watching this video, but if he is, or he knows my channel in any way, thanks. Neil Crescendo Mountain. Because of you, I didn't, so that's great. Thank you very much. Alright, Flask can come to 25 now, and we'll go to 30 for our final. So we'll slow down to 140. I'll get our flaps to 30. Right about now. We got flaps going all the way down. We have flaps at 30. We'll trim the nose down a bit. See if we're gonna need any final trim or not. No, we do not, apparently. I'm gonna go 2,500 as you go around altitude. We're a bit high, so we'll descend a bit more. Oh, no, all our lights are on, or at least ones that are needed are on. Everything is all set. Engine is set to continuous. We're good. So let's just make sure that is 130, and it is. So we'll slow down. 130. Okay, here we go. We'll just pull the nose up a bit. So here we go. I just checked that. I was always wondering where that was. I don't know why, but I was always wondering that date. I just came in my mind, so I gotta check that. Or at least I wanted to check that, so I'm sorry about that, but here we go. Don't mind my blabbering, we're gonna just slow down a bit more. Gonna just go taxi. Taxi and via. So we're good, now we should be aligned. We'll add some throttle so we can pitch the nose up. Get a nice alignment. I feel like it might be these overlays that are messing with these overlays, but for me it's alright. We do have buildings on high. As you guys can see right there, we do have buildings on high. Frame rate, paying us all 30, so good job. Good job, Flight Factory, made a really good plane.
1,000.
Really good FPS. Alright, other than that, 1,000 feet, stabilized, missed approach altitude 2,500 is set. Other than that, here we go, we're just gonna continue going down. I just arrived right now. Try to maintain a bit over 130, just so we could have enough for the flyer. Here we go. Extremely loud 757 approaching the airport. Well, no one cares about the terrain warnings at the moment because, you know, we are pretty much aligned. Do you want to pitch up the nose a bit? Because with this airport scenery, I think there was a power line here. Ooh, no, I think it actually got removed. That's great. I can actually pitch the nose down a bit because it would be right around here. And now here we go. We'll continue.
Minimums.
Never mind, I think I see the power line. But it's fine. Anyway, continue since we did reach minimums. No, there is no power line. That's great. It did get moved. And that here we go. Don't know why that plane's like that, but it's fine.
Pull up.
Well, we'll just push us up, add some throttle.
40, 30, 20, 10.
And here we go. Touch it down nice and easy. Great. There we go. Reversers up. There we go. We're on the ground now. That's perfection. We should be able to stop you nicely. What do you do here? Clapping in the background. I think we would hear booing, I think, if we did that. So it's a good thing we did good. And there we go. Manual braking.
2186, Wilson, San Diego. Left turn Bravo 9, taxis to the gate via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo, straight to the gates, and at 2186. There you go. Just vacated the runway, flaps can come.
Texas aircraft, SoCal approach is now closed. Time 2005. No further ATC online at this time. Monitor advisory frequency 122.8. Thanks for flying ZLA today.
We got regular throttle, and we can just get our landing lights off. And yeah, we're on the ground. We'll get our APU started up. And there we go. We're gonna go straight to the gates. This magnificent airport. Don't know why the speed brakes don't want to retract. There you go. Why not? Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you at our destination. The local weather is very nice.
It's true, it
19
is.
degrees centigrade. The
Almost.
local time is 1 p.m. For
Right,
your
but-
safety and comfort, we ask that you please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe to move about.
We
Please
do
check
have
around
AP
your
check.
seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you
Just,
require departing assistance, please remain in your seat until all
Just
other
go right
passengers
there.
have departed. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. We remind you to
I
wait
had
until
a
inside
strobe
the
lights
terminal to
going on.
use any electronic devices
There you go.
or to smoke in the designated areas. On behalf of our airline and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day.
Huh. Well, only one of those works there, and it's our guy. So, yeah, it would be great if we could turn you off. There we go. No run with turn rest on. There we go, we're just gonna continue going. Bet this gate is for a 7.5. Yeah, this gate is for a 7.5, that's great. Or what we need. Just slow down here. That was a lot. Plane kind of, I feel like it jumped. That just shows our suspension at this point. Aw, dang it, we were almost there. There we go. Park and brake. There we go. APU generator. There we go, and can set that to the opposition. Here we go. United 2186 is disconnecting. You have a great weekend. Boom. And bop. There we go. We just disconnected, so yeah, let's see our approach. There we go. So let's just look at that approach. So the approach seems solid. We could have flared a bit better. Here's what it looks like. We're just coming on in. We have all the airtow and stuff like that. It's a pretty nice area. Getting pretty close to our arrival area. There you go, here's the ground. Here's where I kind of increased the throttle just to make the landing soft, and I keep it there. And that, I think, was the touchdown area. There we go, that's the touchdown area. But there we go, seems soft. I should have looked at from the outside view. Pretty nice approach. Tell it probably did seem pretty soft. Yeah, that did seem pretty soft, to be honest. From here, it probably felt comfy. Oh, here we go. We're gonna actually, I'm gonna zoom back a bit. Here we go. There we go. As you can see, we're descending quite slowly, to be honest. Pulling Barra Tower where we're gonna touch down, and then here we go. We should be on the ground now. Seems pretty soft in my opinion. Coming back to the cockpit, let's just do this so you see what it looked like.
Sink rate. Pull up.
So we're kinda here, it's like sink rate, we're all gonna die now. But we didn't die.
Sink
That's
rate.
good.
Pull up.
That's when I had some throttle due to the speed not being good enough. We're gonna be on the ground right about now. And I think we touched on that. Yep, we touched on right there. You know, we're just on the ground at this point. There you go. There we are, we're on the ground now. We still have our reversers. Never mind, we don't anymore. We have view now. There we go. Is our AP on? It is. That's great. Should have our gate here shortly. Go to SAM. Just manually connect. Really? When he says we're here, don't know, I don't want to connect us. Probably thinks we're a 7-3 or something. So maybe we're here. We're done, sir. And then that's all good. Engines are off, and there we go.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. I hope you've enjoyed your flight on this aircraft and hope to see you again in the near future. On behalf of Flight Factor and Step Sky, I wish you all the best. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright, well that's good. We'll go to the ground and we'll get ourselves a GPU. And now we can get ourselves...
Sir, why is it so warm in the cabin?
Hope that helps. There we go. And now PA, we can do Durst manual.
Attention all flight attendants, doors to manual.
There we go. Should be it. That doesn't want to come here, so just get us stairs. So now we'll just do that, and yeah. We have stairs due to the gate not operating today. Well, that's okay. Nothing wrong with the good old staircase for once. So yeah, that basically concludes it all, and hope this tutorial flight thing is gonna be pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Other than that, we'll just get all the lights off. So I feel like that might be... Yeah, now it's moving. Bye-bye, stairs. Huh. What are the odds? Now it moves. It's because of our beacon light. Didn't actually think it was like that, because sometimes it doesn't work if I don't do it. Okay, it's good enough. And I can come off, and standby power can come off. Actually, standby power can be auto. Well, that we're here at the gate. We are lovely connected. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys, and yeah, have a great weekend, because today it's a Saturday.